Hey there, YTPC. It's your boy Cosmo Cat Dad Piper. Hope you're having a great day wherever you find this. Coming to you from an early Friday evening, smoking my new Chacombe Corona Rhodesian. Love this pipe. It's getting broken in now. Beautiful Friday evening. A little warm out. It's in the low 80s. But humidity is fairly low and we're getting a nice little breeze. So Smoking Buddy Matt will be over here shortly, but in the meantime, I thought I would get in a little VR for a new YTPC member, Carolina Rose. If you haven't checked her out, go check out her channel. Great new person to follow. First of all, we don't see a lot of females in the YTPC, so it's a refreshing change. And she's brand new to pipe smoking. She's only been doing this for maybe a month and a half, maybe. And started making videos right away. New to the pipe hobby. She's learning, she's growing. In this short time, she's already racked up over 200 subscribers. So she's having a little go. So I thought I'd do a little VR. First of all, Carolina Rose, I'd like to say good job on making videos. I appreciate having a female perspective here in the group. And enjoy your videos immensely. It reminds me back to when I first started doing this. Started making videos. Started learning the pipe smoking hobby. But I believe you posed a question more or less asking for a story or just for us to talk about our mother in honor of Mother's Day, which was last Sunday. So my mom was basically one of, if not my best friends growing up as a kid. Partially because I was an only child. And we spent a lot of time together, ran out to the stores, did things together. Because my dad, for most of grade school and I think high school, worked second shift. So I'd get home from school, have like an hour or two, and then Mom would come home and it'd just be the two of us. So, miss my mom. She passed away back in 2011. But learned how to love a parent by example through my mother. One thing my mom always did, every single night around 10:15 at night, after the headlines were done at the 10 o'clock news, my mom would call and talk to my grandma for about 15-20 minutes just to see how she was doing, see how her day was, and to say goodnight and say I love you. And I lived in home until I was about 28. When I went to college, I stayed at home. Moved into a house nearby with a couple of friends around 28. Kind of one of these houses where you knew somebody that was in there, and when somebody moved out, someone else came in and took their place. And when I did that, I took up the same habit. I called my mom about 10:30, 10:40, after I knew she was talking to Grandma, just to see how she was doing, just for some small talk. And to tell her I love her. Tell her good night. And I think at the time I probably didn't realize how valuable that was till after I lost my mother. But Mother and I were very close. Like, I would call home. Dad would answer the phone, wondered how things are going, and I'd just be like, fine, can I talk to Mom? He's like, what am I, chopped liver? As a result, after my mom passed away, then it was just my dad and myself. And through that, our relationship became stronger, which I was grateful for, and really became grateful for, especially after my father passed away in 2019. So I had friends and extended family, and I love them all. But there's nothing like a parent. And Mom and I like to go to Target. She liked to shop there, and we would always check down the markdown aisles. And occasionally, she'd convince me to go with her to Kohl's, which I hated that store. She always said, "Well, if you hate it so much, how come you're the one that usually ends up buying something?" Because I'd find like a marked down T-shirt or something. My problem is we would go in there, and I only needed like 15 minutes in the store, and I was ready to get the heck out of there. Versus my mom, she needed minimum 40 minutes, closer to an hour. Anyways, that's kind of my answer. And I know Mother's Day has passed, but if your mother's still around, if you're fortunate enough to have a mother who's still with you, tell her I love you every chance you get, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. But anyway, again, Caroline Rose, welcome to the YTPC. If you have any questions about anything pipe related, feel free to reach out to me or anybody else. But it seems like you're getting it figured out. I know Paladin Piper, Pat, I know he's helped you out. Gave you a nice little get started pack. I saw that video. But keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, you're doing something right. You've got, I think, about 250 subscribers last I checked. In just over a month. I think part of that is because we do like to see new people to the pipe hobby making videos, and especially seeing females. We've got a few females, but most of them that we see are actually with their husbands or significant others. So it's great to see a little change in demographic to the group. So everybody's welcome here, and we're glad you're here. As for anyone else who's watching this video, thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you soon.